Hello. Hi, friends. Happy Wednesday. Here we are again. I don't know how time could go any faster unless I did this every day. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, I see. Okay, everybody's getting notified. I'll make sure it's working. Hi, Mary Eileen. How are you? It's nice to see you. Hi, Amy. Hi, Gail. Good morning, Ellen. Hi, Henriette. How are you guys? Good morning, Ellen. It's nice to see all of you. Very, very fun. Hi, Allie. I like to see who comes on here. I try to pay attention. Hi, Sheila. I'm glad you always tell me your name on here. I always forget that add picture on. So how is everybody? I hope you're all well. Hi, Chris. How are you? Hi, Betsy. So I got a lot of requests for landscape, although I don't know that I kind of feel ready to do that. I think I've done a landscape on here before, but here's my landscape back here. I need to work on that some more. Still practicing. So I'm just doing something completely different because I was just inspired last night as I was snuggling with this guy. Let me turn this around and see how this goes. I was snuggling with this guy last night when it was so cold and took a photo of him. And I thought I need to paint Oliver. It's one of my cats. He's an old man now, but he used to be a little sassier, but now he's just kind and gentle and cozy all the time. So, yeah, I need to get rolling here. So my husband got up early and school ended up being postponed, but I was up half the night thinking about a million things, as I always am. Chris, you have an Oliver too? Oh, how fun. So I just got up and started my day really, really early. So I've already worked for a while. I worked on doing some social media for some clients. I have a lot of things I need to accomplish today. But that's okay. I'll get it all done. I'm always hopeful in the morning. Happy snowy morning. Fortunately, our snow is over now. Snow is not my favorite. Although I didn't help. My back's been hurting me. Hi, Nancy. Too early. Yes, too early. Although I love getting an early start. Mornings are my favorite part of the day, really. I'm freshest in the morning. I could probably easily get up at 3 o'clock and start painting. But then I get too tired too quickly at the other side of the day. Let me think what I want to do here. Off my thing of doing flowers. I've been loving doing my flowers on the paper. And my friend Chris here was talking to me about how to frame them, which I do want to learn more about, and I want to experiment. I've got to have some dry enough to play around with how to do that. Let's see. I got to kind of map out where things are here. I was thinking about doing a limited palette this morning. I guess I still could on my next layer, but I don't know. I kind of feel like I should practice that before I do it with all of you guys. Is anybody else painting with me this morning? Great day for painting. Hi, Martha Ann. Hi, Linda. So I'm painting my cat Oliver this morning. I've painted him before, but a long time ago. I can't remember if the painting I did of him is in here or if my daughter took it with her to where she lives now. I don't know if she's on here or not this morning. Sometimes she watches a little bit while she's working. I have to be a little bit more careful. When I paint animals, I kind of have to know where I'm headed with things a little bit more than flowers. It's not quite as forgiving, or it won't have the likeness. It'd be fun to try it different ways, though. Try it kind of going slow, because I love when I'm painting and I kind of carve it out of nowhere. I love when that kind of happens, but I'm much more careful doing something like this. So how is everyone today? Oh, it's here. Emily says it's here. You need to have that there. I also painted her dog Coda too for her. Coda gets top billing now over Oliver. Right, Let me see. I've been playing around with cadmium orange. It's not usually in my palette, but I have that out to play with today. I'm going to try some of that. And maybe I'll try and do kind of a limited palette. I'll do my normal kind of underpainting and then work on a limited palette a little bit. Kind of talking myself into it. That may or may not happen as I go. Is anybody else painting while I'm painting today? Oh, I wanted to get another color. Well, I'll live without. So what's new, everybody? Sunshine in Ontario, cold and gorgeous. Oh, good. Cold and gorgeous is good. Any kind of gorgeous I'll take. Love gorgeousness. Nope, just watching me paint. Not yet, but inspiration to get your day started. Oh, good, Jane. I'm glad. Hope you guys find time to paint today. I do love my morning paint time, and I really enjoy painting with you guys. I was just posted something the other day from one of my workshops a couple years ago because I came across it in my photos, and boy, do I miss doing that. I hope that we can have in-person workshops again soon. I've been working on a lot of commissions. Oh, you know what? Is there glare on that? I guess I need to turn. Is that better? Yeah, that's better for you. Worse for me, but better for you. And I know Ellen wanted me to paint something white. I have to find something that I could do that would be a good white lesson to do. There's white in here, but I think you were thinking more of white flowers, weren't you? So maybe next week I'll plan ahead for that. I looked briefly, but I couldn't find anything. I really, really, really want to treat myself. Hi, Pam. No grid, no grid. I did a little bit of tracing underneath here already for this. I often do that when I'm doing pet portraits, so things are placed where they belong. It's a little bit of a cheat, but it's how I learned to do it in college. So that's what I'm doing, no grid. But it would be good to try one with a grid and one without a grid and see how they turn out differently. White is your nemesis. You have to embrace the white. It is so much fun. Oh, so I was going to say, I've been really wanting to treat myself, even though I feel like I've been treating myself a lot lately to things like art supplies mostly. But I want flowers. I want some anemones to paint. And the place where I get them now that I love, love, love is called Farm Girl Flowers. Have you heard of them? They're in California. They are not cheap, but so beautiful. And I usually get some, you know, when I can't get any around here. Did I post my story? I had the cutest story. I was at the dry cleaners the other day, and I hardly ever get up from my desk at work, and I was out running around, and I thought I'm going to run real quick and see if I can get some flowers. So I ran to this cute little shop in Lidditz, but they weren't really, I mean, they were open for pickup, but only if you like had called in an order. But I thought, can't hurt to ask. So I pulled up there, and the lady came out, asked me what I needed, and I told her I was looking for flowers to paint. And I showed her kind of like one of my recent paintings and said, you know, anything like this. And she's like, well, we don't have any spring flowers yet, because I think they are really a grower more so than just ordering them and selling it. I think they grow them. So anyway, she said, but I'll go look. And she came out. She just had the tiny little bouquet of like 6 flowers, and they were adorable. And she explained each one to me. And I said, how much do I owe you? She said, just take them. She said, you don't have to pay me. She said, just next time you need flowers, think of us. And I was like, I sure will. Oh, Martha, I did the cheat. Oh, I'll show you how I do the cheat. So I print out the image. There's Oliver. And I trace it on a piece of good old-fashioned tracing paper. It goes that way, like that. And then I turn it over and color the back lines with pencil. And then I turn it over onto my canvas and draw over it again. Been watching the gorgeous flowers. Yes. What are? You mean the anemones are gorgeous flowers? So yeah, the cheat trace is fun and easy. I did so much with that, like in college. We had to like make everything look exactly perfect whenever we like would do marker comps or whatever, and I got very good at the cheat trace. Yeah, I want to treat myself to flowers. So I have some I need something new inspiration, I guess is what I'm trying to think of. Oh, the Farm Girl flowers on YouTube are farm flowers. I know the girl in that Farm Girl Flowers does like demos of how to, what's it called? You know, like when you design your bouquet. I can't even think of the word for it. You can tell I didn't sleep very much last night. Yay. I'm just going to put some of this fun color in there because I feel like it. Oliver deserves a little bit of crazy turquoise in his life. So where's everybody tuning in from? Use projectors. Yes, I looked into that in case I would want to do it with a really large painting. But so far, my larger paintings are a little more spontaneous. Like I do this way more when I'm doing commissions for people. No, this is oil paint. Hello to New Orleans. I was there one time and loved it. To New Orleans, Minnesota, North Texas. In Texas, I'm in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I tried the projector. Oh, and sent it back, did you? Yeah, you know, sometimes it tends to like make your paintings tighter, which is a goal that I'm trying not to have my paintings be too tight. But if it builds your confidence and lets you enjoy the process of painting without worrying about where things are going to be exactly where they belong, then by all means, whatever it takes to make yourself more confident and enjoy your process is so important. Hi, Michelle to California. My gosh, what time is it there? 5 o'clock in the morning? That's what time I got up today. Ottawa, Canada. Jane is. Houston. Queens, New York. I heard you got a lot of snow, Allie. Did you get like 2 feet or something? Couldn't use the projector. Yeah, it's just as easy to use tracing paper and do it the way I just showed you. I think you probably got 2 feet in New York. That's crazy. running there. 5:15 bright and early. Well, thanks for getting, did you get up just to watch me paint? I love that. It's so fun. 5:15 is such a lovely time of the day. Yeah, just about. Allie, do you have to shovel or do you live in a building where somebody else takes care of that for you? I was saying I wasn't very helpful to my husband with shoveling because I hurt my back. I don't have any idea how I hurt it, but it's been bothering me and I would have been useless to help. I think I'm about done. I need a little bit of this light. Do the oil sticks dry at the same rate? Yeah, pretty much, Jane. If you get it on there a little too thick, sometimes they can take longer, but I find that as I'm painting, the thickness of the oil paint dissipates, like I kind of spread it out just naturally. So yes, I'd say it dries about the same rate. The things I have more trouble with drying are reds. Sometimes my creamy Vasari black takes a long time to dry. Like I've learned which colors take longer and I tend to, like I feel those colors before I get ready to get something ready to ship. Michelle says, I'm an early bird, but even if I wasn't, I'd get up early to watch. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm an early bird too. Beginning to think I'm a middle of the nighter. I might as well just not even go to bed at night. I do sleep pretty well from 10 to 1 or 2. All right, I'm putting this away. Martha said best at 2:20, but I did set an alarm. Oh my gosh, you sound just like me, Martha. Oh my God. I want to be able to sleep, go to sleep and sleep through the night. I think that like never happens anymore. All right, now I'm going to mix colors. So I'm going to pull this down. Oops, is it working okay? I'm going to pull it over. Need to have a sip of my coffee. Yeah, I've probably been up since 2:20, but that was that would have been 11:20 here. All right, so I kind of need browns, but I wanted to play with mixing. I don't know how this is going to go. Do I really want to do it? Maybe not. It's a woman of a certain age. And why is that, Ellen? It's so unfair. So incredibly unfair. It's like we need sleep. And like now I have time to sleep, but I can't. And I do find it amazing that no one can quite figure out any kind of solution to the whole problem. We just have to suffer through it. Just like childbirth. It's crazy. It certainly isn't for the weak of heart, is it? I'm checking. That's a pretty good color. It looks like kind of an army green. She said a friend just started taking melatonin capsules. She's been amazed at how, oh, good. Hi, Patty. Good morning from India. I'm new to painting. Could you explain the underpainting and reason for it? The pretty colors. Oh, Patty, I do. Kind of the underpainting is just my fun way of loosening up and kind of mapping out where things will go so I'm confident in the next layers, I would say. So I put it's more transparent colors underneath. And then I use more opaque colors on tops. And I use a medium in the beginning, in the underneath. And then as I work my way up, I really don't use much, if any, medium at all. I just use, pre-mix my colors straight from the tube and use them. It's certainly a different color palette for me. I want to keep it fun too. I often wake up at 3 and go to bed at 9. Yeah. I go to bed at 10 usually. Wake up at probably 2. And my mind just races. I do get a lot of good ideas in the middle of the night, though. But then, you know, I have to get up and write them down, the whole thing. But I would say my best ideas come in the middle of the night because my mind can think about whatever it wants to, I guess. Does the medium make them dry faster? No, medium doesn't really, but unless you use, I have this one medium that I use, like if my paints are kind of thick or if I'm working on a large painting, it's called liquid, and that does tend to help them dry faster. Ellen, you are so right. I'm going to do some of that video blue. Where is my video blue? I think I need more of that too. Whoops. Some of that in there. I need some kind of orange in there too. Do you need me?
Yep, another work.
All right. Have a good day.
I'm seeing how Oliver looks.
Oliver looks pretty messy right now. Let's see how it goes. That's not too orange. It's a little too much orange, but not outrageously too much orange. I'm holding my palette knife up and kind of looking at it against the painting whenever I go off screen like that. Yeah, I need to mix some fun colors. It can't be all realistic, you know? That wouldn't be me. All right, those are good. I need a dark. Cleaning my palette knife off. All right, and I need a dark. Whoops. That's too blue, not brown enough. Oh, isn't that pretty? I don't really have much of that in there, but I love the color. Oh, you can't see it very well. There's a glare on it. It's just a gray. Oh, video blue is one of my favorite colors. It's this. It's a Vasari paint. And I use it kind of to mix with other colors. It will be nice like in the quilt part of the painting too. White out here. Okay, those are good. Now I need some kind of more white, light white-ish colors, I guess. I'm not sure what I'm even saying. More white out. Oops, I'm sorry. It's always a little tricky working with the phone right in front of me. You think I'd be used to it by now. So what's everybody working on? Do you have any fun projects you're doing right now? I am still working on relaunching my Art in Bloom course. Took me a while to figure out I need to market it, and that's been a bit of a challenge for me to figure out, but I think I've figured out now, I think. And, you know, I want to do the membership, so I'm still working on that. I'm hoping to be able to launch that soon. Oh, isn't that beautiful? That's going in there somewhere. Love that color that's kind of gray, but it's kind of blue, but it's kind of green. I think that's a good start. It's a nice set of colors. Okay, back up here to Oliver. And maybe I should work on the eyes first. No, this is not quite at the right spot, is it? Hi, Mary. So I'm going to get a little skinny brush. I need more brushes. How can I possibly need more brushes? It's ridiculous. I have so many brushes. I wanted to get out a green. No, I guess I can mix my own. I need to just mix my own green here. He's got some green in his eyes. Pet portraits of a cat and 2 dogs. Is that what you're doing? Purple cowgirl boots. Oh my gosh, that is so fun. And are they purple cowgirl boots that she actually has? Are you painting her boots? That is so much fun. Karen, you like it as it is. Yes. Sometimes they are fresher and more fun when they are spontaneous and fresh. I have to get in here a little bit. You would laugh to see me. I'm like wrapped around my phone right now. But with animals, sometimes if you can get the eyes in, the rest of it's pretty easy. Yes, that's fun. What a fun thing for her to have forever. Your painting of her cowboy boots, cowgirl boots. Here, I can hold on here. I feel like I can't lean anywhere. Hi, how are you? Gotchi. How do you say your name? I never know how to say your name. I think I need to. How did you project? Oh, it didn't go, Ellen. It now, because it snowed, school was closed yesterday. I love when you put white in their eyes and they come alive. Oh, I know. That's so cool when that happens. Yeah, we had they were closed yesterday, so now I'm doing it on Friday. I have their little, did I show you what I was going to do with them? Their own little heart necklaces. Emerson's excited about it. No, wait, I can show you. I have the whole packet out right here ready to go. So I'm going to read the book, How to Spot an Artist, and then I'm going to have them make these little necklaces. They can paint the little wood. My husband drilled holes in them, and then just the 3 little beads and the cord. So that's going to be the little activity for the kids. It'll be fun. Okay, I think I need to get moving. I'm kind of a little behind schedule, I think, today. Usually at this point, I always think that I'll never finish when I should, but I usually do anyway. We'll see. Thanks, Allie. Thanks, Anita. Sweet. Yes, that'll be a fun project for them. It will be fun. I love doing that. So hopefully my neighbor Sarah will take a couple pictures I can post. wonder if it's the shape of his eye. It makes it kind of look like he's looking down. Excuse me. If I get some of these background colors, then I'll feel more confident about finishing in time. But it really doesn't matter if I don't finish in time, does it? Just that Instagram will kick me off. Oh, thank you, Ellen. Thanks, Mary. He's so cute. Sorry, I'm concentrating more on this than I often do. I find I'm not talking. It is a lot to think about, especially when it's something like this where I'm trying to have it look exactly like something. I find that I concentrate more on making decisions the entire way through the painting, whereas when I'm just doing flowers, and it's not that big of a deal if it doesn't look exactly like I intended, it's a much more kind of freeing way to paint. Martha, you can hear my music? Uh-oh. Can you hear it? Should I turn it down? Ellen, can you hear my music? I have my earbuds in, but maybe they're not canceling it out enough. Hi, Dee. I didn't know you were on here. Oh, you can't hear. Good. Oh, I've been loving all the things you've been posting, Dee. Been enjoying it. Okay. I could turn it down. Can you? All right, let me turn it down. I don't want to worry about it. Yeah, I always think when I put the earbuds in that people can't hear. And I actually have a hard time painting without any music. I think I'm just so used to noise in my life that it's hard. The quiet sounds really loud to me. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? Okay, good. Well, I turned it down. Now we should be good. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate it. Yes, I always paint with music too. Music or podcasts. Although I find it's not as creative listening to podcasts because my brain's thinking about what I'm learning about. But I always feel like I need to be learning something, which is a little crazy. You know, always need to be learning something. Oh, yeah, no, I don't think that it's a bother. The music's not a bother, but like if I post this on YouTube and then they hear the music, like YouTube hears it, then it's copyright infringement to the artists creating the music. I don't know how to get around that. I have to get my son's girlfriend plays the ukulele and sings. She has a beautiful voice. I'll have to get her to pre-record me some music that I could use and have playing and not worry about that. Or they need to find a way to let you, oh, this is oil. You know, pay a small fee to be able to have the music in the background. I mean, you can do it on Instagram, have the music, so I don't know. The music does influence, yeah. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Rosa. Yes, it definitely does influence. That's what my post today, if I get this all up and running, is kind of about. I was thinking the other night about, it was just a random middle of the night thought, but I was thinking about your mind's eye. Somehow I got caught on that and couldn't stop thinking about it. So I wrote a whole blog post about my perception of mind's eye and how you experience things and tuck them away and then bring them out when you're trying to find ideas for things, and how wonderful that is to kind of nurture your mind's eye. I should do a small brush for that nose. What are we, 8:36? I think I'm hopeful that I can get through this in time. I'm pretty hopeful. Yes, I need to learn more about when you paint on the Arches oil paper, how to frame that. So I have to ask my friend Chris about that. I wish I could have her show me, but she's in Canada. I feel like I have so many friends in Canada now. Love how you cut that aren't in the still life. Yes, I like that too. It is fun. The unexpected splashes of color are fun. I love things that are unexpected. This has to go. Oh, thanks, Chris. That would be wonderful. What did I do with my brush? I've been using this brush. So I have my artwork in the Notre Dame Academy art show right now, and I think I sold maybe 5 paintings so far. So I'm going to have to run them to Philadelphia on Monday, and I'm going to get to visit one of my friends when I'm there, which will be really fun. Oh, Ellen said, I hear you can have it dry mounted and framed like, yes. Yep, Chris was explaining that to me. And I do have a glue here that I think you're supposed to use for something like that. Except I opened it wrong and now I'm afraid it's going to dry out. But yeah, I want to experiment with it. Because I got into the Rittenhouse Square Fine Art Show too. Did I tell you that? So I'm going to have to create some artwork for that. So I feel like I have a lot of painting to do, and I have a lot of commissions too, but it's all good because I love that project. All of it. Okay, thank you. What size is the paper? Martha, the paper I've been doing my little paintings on is like, the painting itself is the same size, 6 by 8. And so the paper is larger than that. I always do it oversized a little bit. I need some. couldn't find my, I was looking this morning for my Genuine Naples Yellow Light, but I could not find it. Couldn't find it anywhere. Oh, Mount Arches watercolor paper on foam board. Yep, matted and framed without marks. Oh, and like when I take paintings to a show, I often don't like to have it in a frame because I can hardly keep the frames nice. I always end up denting them or messing them up and needing to reframe them. I'm not like the most gentle person, and I have trouble keeping it nice. Anita, I'm hoping it's in person. That's the goal right now. Oh, or the one you mean, the Notre Dame. The Notre Dame one is virtual. But I'm hoping Rittenhouse is in person this year. We're actually going to make a reservation, get an Airbnb or something, because I am definitely hoping to go. It would just be so nice to like go to Philadelphia and hang out and... Whoops, I had a little too much paint on there, didn't I? So that side of his nose needs to be lighter. That needs to be light. Yes, I love meeting people. Like that is the best part of doing an art show, and then not to be able to do it is such a bummer. I do love meeting people, and like the last time I did like art shows, a lot of people came that, you know, I knew from online, which is just so much fun. You can hear him purring. He is purr. I feel like that's just a teeniest bit of pink in here. No, I think that got a little too light in here. Oh, thank you. Yes, that's always a goal too, is to get your paintings to be better than the photo, because then why even do it if the photo is more beautiful than the painting, right? All right, so do I have the right colors for light? I don't know if I have my lights. And his front arm there looks much kind of grayer, I would say. That needs to push back a little bit. Oh no, I'm painting on an ampersand gesso board right now, but I do paint on paper sometimes. Lately I've been doing florals on paper, and I'm really having fun with that. I love how it looks kind of like a watercolor. Kind of like something that it's really not. I'm going to get dark right in here. Yeah, there are different colors for me, which is also fun. It's fun to break out of using kind of the same colors. I'm such a creature of habit. I guess we all are. We get comfortable doing things a certain way, and then sometimes it's hard to switch things up, but it certainly does help you to learn and grow by trying new things. Just a little more pink. Pink nose. Zigzag. And he actually, this sweet boy, actually has like a polka dotted belly. This little, when you look underneath there, his belly is polka dots. So cute. I should work on that a little bit. Does it look like it's coming forward a little bit? Just a little bit. Get a little differentiation in there. 8:46, we're still good on time. What if you want it on a bigger canvas? You mean if I wanted to do like the tracing onto a bigger canvas? Is that what you mean? Or just to paint it on a bigger canvas? Yeah, I need to paint some larger paintings too. I do like these weekends at home. I do get so much done on the weekends. Although I don't really relax, which isn't a good thing. Oh, I have to get in there in that nose a little bit. I'm at 48. Starting to look like him. I need a sip of my coffee. I have to step back here and think about what's working and what's not working. I think this white spot here is too light. Cute, and he is content. He is. He's such a good boy. His arm looks a little funky there. Oh, Betsy, it's it's a Rosemary and Company Eclipse pointed round number 0. Hi, Christina. How are you? Thank you. This is my cat, Oliver. I'm thinking pretty hard, so I'm not talking as much as I normally do. So this part of his arm should look a little more, I guess. Oh, I didn't didn't even paint this at all here, did I? That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Okay, so how would you use tracing paper? I would need the sheet onto a bigger canvas. It just takes a lot of time to do that, to trace it onto a bigger canvas. I've never done it on a big one. I think that's what people were saying. They've tried doing it with a projector if you wanted to put it on there. Or I guess you could just do like little hints of something, but maybe not trace the whole thing on. I mean, that would take so long to do. Although, it's not a bad idea if it makes you feel more confident, really. What else do I need here before I put highlights on? Is this an abstract or don't? It is, if it's an, or you don't have to add much detail. You mean if you trace it and then do it large? Is that what you're thinking of? Or are you talking about this one being abstract? I try to have my paintings all be a little abstract. Now I think I need to work on his eye a little bit. That might be, well, now wait a minute. Let me finish this bit of his arm here, and then I can go in and kind of do some detail work in there. Help to bring it alive a little bit. That long arm. Yeah, I love the blue too. Just blending a little bit of what's already there to oh, thank you. I want to let some of that underneath color show through. I love when that happens. I need to do some dark in here. What do we have? 53, so I can start doing some. Oh, the light blue that I have in the background, is that what you mean? It's probably the video blue extra pale mixed with other colors. Whoops. Here, and then put a little glint in his eye. What do we think I need? Oh, thanks, Gail. I think I still need a little more dark over here. I'm thinking so hard. There's the part where I always hold my breath when I'm painting, like. Sweet little mouth. Thank you. What time is it? 56. I guess I need to finish it up. I think can't quite keep my hand steady. Okay, I need to do a little bit of this. I need to sign it. And I think I'm finished. So there's Sweet Oliver. And there's my reference. And there's my palette. So I have like 3 more minutes. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. I'm sorry I felt like I didn't talk very much because I was very focused. Now I know I think a little hard. Like when I'm doing people's pet commissions, it always takes me a lot longer. I'm really he is a badass. He definitely is. What size brush? Oh, did I miss comments? There's so many coming in now. Oh, the brush that I was using is a Rosemary and Company Eclipse Short Flat. It's a size 8. They're my favorite brushes. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. I enjoyed having you all with me, and we'll do it again next week. I'm going to do my best. I'll post this as long as I can save it. I'll post it on, it'll be here on Instagram. I'll post it on my YouTube, and also on my website. So if you're not on my email list, get your name. Like there's a sign up to be on my email list in the link in my bio here on Instagram. So you can sign up there. And then I'll send you an email. So I always send out an email with a video in it in case anybody misses it. So guys, it was wonderful to see you. I hope you all have a fabulous day, and we'll see you again next week. Thank you. Bye.